Sorry, my bad. I just took a little time to go and eat and stuff like that. I'm back. Um, I might sound like I'm full or anything like that, but let's get finish the video so I could start to show you guys exactly how to rooting the hair. Sometimes you started to put hair on the doll or on the reborn dolls. You got to make sure everything is right. If everything is not right, you don't put hair onto the doll because you don't want to start mopping the doll, and you mop the doll and you be like, oh, I got something wrong with the doll. I don't want to start the doll. I'm gonna have to fix my mistake before I start any doll, before I start my reborn doll, because it's gonna take you time to take the hair out and all the holes that you put into the doll head. Now the doll have um all the hole in there. So make sure when you mop the doll or you putting hair, sorry, before you put hair, you check your doll. You check everything. You be like, okay, it's time for me to put hair. That's why sometimes when I start my doll, I don't put hair right away because sometimes I always find something new wrong before I put hair into the doll. And don't mind that, like the ears or only the head. The ears is shiny. Why they shiny? Because when you doing baby dolls, some of the reborn dolls might have the shiny ears, and some of them might have a spot that's shiny. And even so, y'all see it on the video, the head is probably shiny to you, but on my end it's not shiny, but it's only the ears. What I usually do and all, I usually look at it again. I be like, no, I don't want to start the a doll that's shiny, but it's easy to fix that mistake because first you could map the you could unshining the ears with they have acrylic sealer. You just put the a little liquid in the sponge or in the they call it wedges. You get a little piece of the wedges and you put acrylic sealer in there to take remove the shiny spot. Some of the stuff, because it's Genesis pen, you could also use something to unshining the spot that you don't like. But the ears, sometimes I'm telling you, sometimes I don't even want to put hair, just because a part that's no good on there, or a part that I dislike, so end up making me stop putting hair and stuff like that. I really don't want to do long video tonight because those things take a long time to put hair on. It takes hours, just like I said, it takes hours. Because of that ears, I gotta keep on looking at it. I didn't want to show you guys who the kid is and all that, but you already see. Because mean the fact that when you take the baby out, some baby have a shine spot. Sorry if I move the head, because mean the fact that the reason that I move the head is because I want to see it myself before, just like I said, before I start. Both of the ears look shiny, but the rest of the head, it's not shiny at all. It's only the part of the ears I left stays shiny. I usually gloss the inside of the ears, but the shiny spot, just like I said, is easy. I don't trouble myself with those parts. If the whole head is shiny, I just disagree in putting hair into the doll, because it's not gonna look nice on my end. Now I gotta look at the doll. Now I can't fix the doll because I already put hair on the doll. Let's start the video and let me show you guys um what kind of hair that I'm gonna rooting into this baby right there, because I sometimes I use human hair, curly human hair, because you could do it flat, you could do it straight, it could come out straight. Because if I show you guys doll that I put human hair on, you're gonna think that is a mohair. Mohair is just so fine. Human hair is different. We all got human hair. All our baby got human hair. Cause if the hair is so fine, why not putting those human hair on? Because it's so fine. I already tested it. I already have a doll, and especially this one is wavy. The wavy that it looks is the wavy that is gonna look straight. It's gonna look so nice on the kids. But I don't wanna use that. I wanna use a curly hair, because so when I wanna do afro on the head, so I could do afro. But guess what? I have more hair, but the more hair that I have, I'm gonna leave it for another time. I'm gonna show you which reborn baby doll that I'm gonna use for the hair that I have. The quality hair that I have, I'm gonna leave it for some another person, another reborn hair. This hair alone, when you wet it, is very curly, and you could, I mean, use the brush or wet it, and it will flat down just like a baby hair head and all that. I don't really want to use it, but listen to that. I don't want to use it. My mom telling me not to use it and all that, because this one alone, right here, alone, the as a human hair, I have to think twice before I put that hair on the baby hair. By the way, let me show you guys how mohair look like. Give me a second and I'm going to show you guys. This is human hair. It's virgin human hair. Very, very soft, very nice, because I use that type of hair already. Very soft. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but let's put it on the side and let me show you guys what mohair look like, how mohair will full up. Just like I said, I'm not professional. I don't have that much skills yet to put the hair as fine as can be. And the quality hair that I have and stuff like that, sometimes the hair come out different. When you think that it's coming out the way you want it, it end up coming out different. But let me show you guys what hair that I could probably change my mind and not putting the human hair on his head yet, and use the other quality here. Give me a second. Let me go and get it. If I could pass. Okay. Because first you gotta show the because especially if y'all new to this, y'all new to putting hair into your baby reborn baby dolls. Y'all guys gotta buy good quality hair. Sometimes you could end up spending $100 of mohair. Just like I said to y'all gonna end up spending a lot of money on the underdog and stuff like that alone. I choose that side because wait a minute. I choose this side because being the fact that that's the side I had it on. Cause I move myself around, and because I wanted to show you guys that how mohair is. I don't like this color here because it goes with the other reborn baby dolls. But being the fact that it's more here, and stuff like that, I gotta look at it, and you could even put color into this more here and stuff like that. It's so fine. You have to be professional to use this brand right there, this kind of hair, because I had choose it for another another dolls, another dolls. It's gonna be a short video because I don't want to sit and root it for hours and hours, because I did it before. But if I'm putting human hair and stuff like that, it might take me less and stuff. I like black for this kit right here. I like black. black hair, but I don't have more hair on black because I used it already. But that's what we call it, more hair. You buy a lot. They probably sometimes you go into Amazon, not Amazon. I bought it from Timu, but sometimes you go to my person, Door by Cindy. They sell it. Um, they sell it for Bountiful Baby. They sell those things. They sell those here, but they are expensive. If you looking for expensive hair, those are not expensive, but it's a good quality, fine, and all like that. Sometimes people don't even want to use it. If you're not professional, you could end up taking 3 or 4 hair per hose, because in the fact that I don't have magnify glasses to know that I put 3. Let me take 2. Let me take 1. I can't take it out. There's no way I could take any hair out because I don't know exactly how many holes I'm putting on the head, on this kid head. So I'm gonna leave that alone and use my human hair. That's for my first time using it on, not first time. Let me put it on the side. I already show you guys that how more hair look like. So in my mind, for me to make it a little easy for me, I'm gonna use human hair. I'm gonna start it with human hair to see exactly how it's gonna look like on his head, because I want black. I want black on his head, but if they have another color, I'll prefer I would prefer that color and stuff like that, because when I look at the video on this one right here, that's the hair that the person put on the kid hair head and all that. But since I can't do it fine as this one, it's kind of making me think, should I be able to using this hair? Should I be able to use the black hair and all that? I'm undecided. Undecided to using to use the black hair, because when I look at this video, I see it's the same color hair he got on his head. So why can't I put this color hair on? Let's try a little locks. A little could go far. So let's start a little piece of the hair. It's easy to take it out and stuff like that. It's easy. But at the same time, some people, they don't like to cut it. They like to just put it like that and then cut it. Me, I like to cut. If I'm gonna start something and all, the sorry, the scissors is really dull, something like that they call it, because it's not sharp. Because I didn't prepare, like, on to do video like that. I like to using different. That's not the needle, because this one is 38 gigs. 38 gauge of needle, and it got probably three or four on the side. I think 4. If I'm not so sure, I can't even. I think 6. 3 and 3 on the side. But let's try 42 gauge of needle. I'm gonna start right there in case if I don't like it, so it will be easy. And you see, before you. By the way, I forget to tell you guys, before y'all use a new needle, go on inside here and make sure that the black spot coming out, because the needle that they made and all that, they sent to you and all that, they sell, it's already have some kind of black stuff. So you use the head to take the black stuff out. Then now you could say that you ready and all that. I can't see how many hair I'm putting on, because I don't have magnified glasses. I don't have nothing to show me how many hair I'm putting and stuff like that. Just like I said, just bear with me. Let me see how many hair I'm putting on the head. Okay, I see is 1. Okay. Okay. All right. I see some people, like just like I said, they take hair out. So I'm gonna make sure that if I don't like it, so I could take it out because more hair if it's just taking time. But human hair, it don't take time for me to put hair on the dog. You see right here, it's so fine because why we using 42 gauge of needle. So the 42 is fine. But you still grabbing 3 4 here, but you gotta take your time to put in it because you're gonna end up looking at it like that's not what you want in the head, in the dull head and all that. um while I'm doing that and stuff like that, I'm not gonna really talk too much because I want to concentrating of putting the hair. Sometimes people hold it like that. Let me see. Let me try it because I never try it. It's hard. It's hard. I don't know how that lady doing it. It's so hard to put the head upside down or to put it in a different angle because I'm not used to it like that. But by the way, how everybody doing and stuff like that because at night I think at night, like I gotta choose to do here in the morning too because at night I don't know. I don't like nighttime. It looks so fine. It looks so fine. So I might let me see. It looks so nice. People usually cut it into three. I don't know why they cut it into three because they don't. You're not gonna use a long hair if it's a boy. So I think I might leave it. I might like it and all that. Sorry, I said I might like it. I might like the color because I'm looking at the color right here. This one right here telling me everything, but you gotta be able you got to be able to do it in the way that it's not gonna look so fine, so too much or a lot on the doll head because it's a baby. You have to make sure that you're doing it so fine. I see people doing it so fast. And so, but I don't have patience for human hair. I mean, more hair. That's how fine the needle is. Sometimes it might not even catch the hair. Sometimes it might not even catch the hair, but it's coming out good. I might keep it instead of me taking it out. That's fine. The color the color that you choose for your doll, if you're not professional and you're not doing it right and all that, you could tell if the doll is gonna come out good, if the hair's gonna come out good. I said the doll. But let's not talking it. Let's rooting the hair into the head because just like I told y'all guys, it takes time. It takes time and patience. You don't have patience, you can't put hair onto the dog and stuff. I did that every night. I put hair into my baby a reborn doll every night because why? I choose nighttime because morning is the sun beaming or the sun showing or whatever. You're not gonna be able to put no hair. But right now, I choose the nighttime because I know that some of your guys is not gonna be able to sleep. Sometimes people holding it and push it all the way down or bend your hand down. I don't know how. It's only you gotta be professional to do those things. But I know it's gonna look so fine because it's more hair. But I see people leaving space too into the doll head and all that. So I wanna be able to um pat it, pot it and all that. In any way that I want it. You pot the baby hair. But it's so fine that you but you could break needle too. You gotta be careful. Needle. I buy needle every time. because being the fact that tonight I don't know what happened tonight. Um, I don't. It's looking like the needle is not gonna break on my hand, but I'm doing good. I'm really doing good. But I know, like for a fact that it's my first time doing it on video because I wanted to show all of you guys that how I root my hair. I don't want nobody to think like I'm professional. I'm not none of professional. Sometimes when I put hair, even me myself, I gotta look closer to see if I'm gonna like it or not because I don't want to. I don't have nobody that's gonna that I could pay $300-400 to put hair for me. So I use my imagination in doing everything by myself and stuff. It's only me, little me. Um, say keep on watching, and then I'm a wet it, and I'm gonna show you how fine it's gonna be and stuff. But I see people stabbing the kid hair. You gotta know that where you planting, where you rooting the hair, where the hair is going, and which direction is going because if you don't mop it, you're gonna have problem. You're not even gonna because it's a little baby boy or whatever. So you gotta make sure you know exactly how you putting the hair into the dough. And I don't have much patience to use something to taking the hair out. If I take three or four, that's okay. It's when you styling the hair, you will know exactly if you did something wrong and stuff like that. But I'm learning enough to put hair. I know I'm good enough to put hair into a doll. But I would love to master the rooting. I would love to learning faster to learn how to put hair better into my baby dolls, into my reborn dolls. I want to master that. I would like for me to learning how everybody learning if even so they stopping they don't take their time, they stopping their hair. I don't want to teach you guys the same, but off video, I would love to finish the hair fast, stopping the head and then call it a day, stopping the hair and call it a day. You don't know how many holes you're gonna put on in that doll reborn doll's head. You're gonna put a lot of holes into the reborn doll and like that the way I'm doing it, it's not perfect. But you could say that when you wet it, you're gonna see that you did a good job on putting the hair on the doll head. But it takes time. It takes time and patience. I know that for a fact I'm gonna probably do some of camera or of video because just like I say, it's my first time doing it on video, so it's gonna take me a while for me to do the head. But if I do it off camera or video, I'll do it a little faster. And then sometime when you see it have too much ending on and stuff like that, make sure you cut it to make it easy for you, to make it easy for you. But I'm gonna stop talking because I'm just taking my time and slow it down too as well. But I wanted to make sure that y'all know for a fact that those things are not easy. You gotta know exactly what you're doing on your doll. You gotta know how you putting the hair, if you're gonna like it or not, if somebody gonna like it or not. Cause some people they don't like certain way you put hair. They be like, nope, I don't need it. Nope, I don't need it. And you're gonna end up losing customer because sometimes people don't like it. Now you gotta keep your doll. It's a good business, but if you can't find a way to selling or to make everything happen, and all that, you're gonna end up wasting your money. I'm doing all those videos for you guys to see, because I know there's a lot of people that would love to when you it got a little piece left, you just throw it on the side. And I usually have brush, but being the fact that I don't want to keep on getting off and all that, taking my time to do half of it. I usually have a brush to show you guys that the little things that you do, you see, you could part the hair. There is no plucky. There is no plucky. You know why there's no plucky? Because you're using 42 gigs of needle, and I wanted to see exactly as me, if we see, you could part the hair, and you got clean part, and I'm not even finished a little pieces. I'm showing you guys, you see, you taking your time, you mopping the hair, the head and all that before you start, you see. But I know for a fact that when I'm finished, I could um do a lot to the hair, and it's not gonna show the way you think it is, because once you wet it, that's, I think, wet and wavy or curl. I think wet and wavy, if I'm not so sure. I remember it was curly or wet and wavy. Sometime I might, if I don't, if for instance I don't finish and all that, I might do a little on the head, just because when the fact that I've been like, doing eh, um so much, I paint, I do a lot of stuff and all that off camera or video. So I don't want, okay, let me take the rubber band out, because I didn't want to take the rubber band, but if I keep on pulling it, I might mess up on the hair. But when you taking hair out, you part the hair, or you taking hair to put on to root on the doll head, on the reborn dolls. Make sure you don't put too much. Make sure you don't put too much on the head, because I think when I started with the mohair, I use a lot of hair and a lot of needle. And if I show you guys how many needle that I break, y'all gonna say that y'all don't wanna root no doll. That's how much hair, I mean not hair, how much needle I break on the doll head. Just because that needle is so fine. And that's what I say. I'm asking myself, how do people work with the putting hair onto the doll, and then they're not breaking nothing. Me, I'm a break something. I break needle. And you gotta move your hand every minute, because you don't want to put too much into the head and to make it look like it's full. Baby, you don't have that much hair. You see what I'm doing? And when, because I put too much down there, so I when you putting hair onto the head and all that, make sure you use the end of the head and all that, so it don't look too much, because remember, that's a baby head. It's not, I mean, newborn is not, I mean, it's not toddler hair that you, if you put it, you two, three hair per hole, you're gonna leave it. No. When you reach to the top, you make sure you do it fine, fine as can be, because baby hair don't have a lot of hair. They have less hair. Jackie Ortiz do hair so nice and stuff. I would like to be her, but just like I said, we all do different stuff. We all learn different. It's not because somebody master the doll head and all. I didn't know how to put rooting hair into the baby. You think you could master it? I've been reborning baby for so long. You think I could master the hair? No. But I would love to. I would love to learn how to like Jackie Otis doing the hair. She know how to do hair. And whenever I watch her, I've been like, I wish I could be her because she know how to put rooting the hair on the doll head. So fine, so fine. I don't know how she learned to do it, but I'm trying to, do like her. I can't be like her. But those things, it takes time and patience. Time. You're gonna see how long I'm gonna be on that head because I want to make sure that I like it. I want to make sure that I could represent my doll, my reborn dolls. But I'm not gonna say I do it professional. I take my time to put hair on the doll head. If I talk too much, I'm just trying to explain it to you guys how hard to put hair onto the doll, how hard it's gonna be for y'all. If y'all a new member or new person, new artist, or not even calling yourself an artist, just like I do. I don't call myself an artist yet, but I've been doing baby we born doll for very long time. Since 2017, I've been reborning. But do you think I'm gonna call myself a masterpiece? Or I have because I've been doing reborn doll for so long. No, I can't say that I'm a master into anything. I know I could do a lot with my time. You don't have to be copying everybody. You could copy yourself. You could copy yourself. Everybody learn how to do stuff by themselves. Everybody learn differently, and I choose to learn my own way to put hair, to root it hair onto the baby and stuff. I learned that by myself and all that. I didn't learn classes. I didn't do classes. I One time I just started to buy doll and stuff like that, and I just say like I could do it too, cause I was spending a lot of money. And there's a way Jackie Otis holding the head hair to rooted the hair into the doll head. How I just don't know how she I sometimes I be thinking like she's gonna get cut on into the needle, because those needle they sharp. I think I break a lot of needle in my hands, guys, just to put hair into the doll. Sometimes you end up being hurt, getting hurt from the needle, because the needle itself is gonna grab your hands, because you, especially if you are rough on the doll head by rooting it, you're gonna catch your hand too as well. So be careful, guys. Just because I learned it, that's my experience on putting hair.